Yes guys, what's going on? It's your boy Cash Cream. Now, we are finally going to be handing over the Mustang over to Dante for the very first time. He ain't seen the car, it's been with us for a few months now, and it's handover day. And if you're wondering why we are here in Tesco's car park doing the handover, it's because we wanted to do our drive-in reveal where he sees the car driving in for the very first time. He gets to hear it, and at the same time we can give him a little taste of the audio system and the sound of the exhaust system as well. It's now starting to get dark very quickly here, and around 4 o'clock it's pretty much no good to film at all, and outside the workshop the lighting isn't very good at all, so that's why we just come to our local Tesco's. Every little helps, and we are here to do the handover and let him see the car for the very first time. No idea how he's going to respond, but I know it's probably going to be pretty emotional. It should be anyway because of what he's been through, but exciting times. We are just super happy that car's finally complete and we can move on and get on with other work and let him enjoy this one for now. There's still stuff in the pipeline that he wants to do, but that's a job for another day. For now, the car's good enough for him to start using again and getting back into. So anyway, nonetheless, let's take you around the car and show you what we've done. Just to recap what's been done on the car. If you remember, the car was covered in red pinstriping. We've totally removed that. I feel that the car looks a lot more, looks hard now, if you know what I mean. It looks more manly. And the red pinstriping was just making it look narrow pin, just a little bit chavvy, if you know what I mean. But we've lost that, and we've kept the matte black pinstriping, sorry, the matte black racing line, should I say, across the car, and it complements it really well. You can probably notice how the paintwork is gleaming now, and that's because of the quick buff and polish that Chris gave it, using a one-stage machine polish on the car. We've lost all the pinstriping on the tyres as well, so that's now back to normal, and that's pretty much the bodywork sorted there. We've got our carbon running boards, which we fitted, as you can see, and now you can actually really appreciate how it looks on the car, because I spoke about it on the ramp if you remember last, and you can't really appreciate things when they're on the ramp like that. But now the car's on the floor, you can come around this side and appreciate how well the carbon running boards work with the carbon front lip that we also installed. And yeah, in our opinion, it works really well and looks really good. It's also still got the original head unit that they fitted for him. We just fitted it all properly because all the wiring was really shoddy, no real soldering done, there was no electrical connectors used at all. It was literally everything they'd done on this car, from front to back, left to right, speakers, stereo, absolutely everything was pretty much twisted wires and taped up. That's all it was. Dante was complaining about crackling constantly coming out from the speakers, but that's all now sorted because obviously it's all been wired in properly, and I'll show you the A-pillars in a second where you can see where the tweeters are mounted really nicely. You can see how beautifully the re-tinted lights look. If you remember, they were done with a rattle can. They were done really nasty, horrible, loads of crap that was in the paint, runs and all sorts of nasty things. They've all been stripped back completely back to its original plastic lens, and then we've re-tinted it with tinted lacquer. And if you look at the boot install, very clean, very tidy. You can see you've got two 10-inch ground zero subwoofers. This sub box is quite deep. It goes towards the back and then tilts down, and I know you can't really appreciate how big that box is, but it is the perfect size for the two subs. And we've even installed a couple of handles on the left and the right, and that's for Dante to be able to pull it out, completely remove it from the boot if he needs to. On the side you've got the ground zero amplifier. That's a 4,000 watt RMS amp that's running it, and you've got the secondary battery on the side as well. If you come over, you can see that we've mounted that to the side on a wooden plate which we've carpeted, and you've got the Optima battery in the back there as well, so plenty of juice to support the sound system. Really happy with how everything's turned out on this car. Oh, and of course you've got the exhaust system there, which we're going to show him when we pull up, but you can obviously appreciate how nice those tips look. Those have been literally cut by hand. These are not tips that you buy off the shelf. They've been specifically made and cut by hand to flow with the shape of the bumper for this car. So that said, it's time to give Chris a shout because he's with Dante now, and let's finally reveal the car to him for the very first time. We have man like Dante finally with us. Tesco's, you know how we do. But yeah, bro, how you feeling, man?
Excited.
Are you excited?
Very, man.
It's been a little while. Like I said, the car's been with us for a few months now, and the massive hold-up was this front splitter that came over from America, so the car had to be put to the side. But the car is now done. Now done. There's a few things that, you know, we've discussed that we want to do maybe in the future.
Correct,
might be putting some airlift suspension in there. Do you know what I mean? So like make the car look super. But you've had a bit of a roller coaster journey, bro, with everything that you've done in this car. So obviously, as you can probably tell and from his accent, he's not a British national. Talk to us about your history, bro. What's going on?
From South Africa, raised there till I was about 13, and then brought up here.
Yeah,
that's about it. Yeah.
Where does America come into this for you?
My family immigrated to America, or my grandmother's brother did.
Yeah.
And ever since I was 15, I've been flying back and forth there. And living there.
So you've been living between here and America, right?
Yeah,
so you got a lot going on out in the States. The reason I mentioned that is because he's showing me his car collection out there, bro, and that's pretty serious, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll do.
With that one. He's a bit humble. That's the thing, right? Which is good. You've got to always stay humble. And he's got a few nice cars here too, but you've got a crazy love for cars. You've got a crazy love for modifying them as well.
Correct.
Yeah. When you come here, you didn't really quite know who to go to,
100%,
and somehow you was connected to these. I'm not going to mention them, obviously.
Yeah.
But you somehow connected to the guys that have worked on that car.
Do your research and you look at their reputation that they had online. It's a reputable company.
Yeah.
You do put your trust in them. I mean, it's not like I was saying to Chams, you pay cheap and you get cheap. But the thing is, I didn't pay cheap. It was to a high price to be paid for.
Yeah, and you know what? That's what I said in this story as well. If you remember, back in the video that I posted about that, in this instance, it's not even a case of he's tried to cut corners.
Yeah.
He's actually paid good money for the work that he's had done. Very, very, very good money, strong money. And unfortunately, the guys that have done the work carried out pretty much every single task on this car unsatisfactory. Really, isn't it? Really, I mean, what else? I'm trying to be polite here, to be fair. But you know, it's been a.
I'm not gonna lie, those videos used to give you. I've seen you online, man. Panic attacks.
You was in tears.
Oh mate,
you was in tears once, wasn't you?
To see your, to see your car like that, man. And it's your passion, isn't it? You work hard to have toys. And that's every boy and man's dream, isn't it? So.
And and seeing that where your money's gone,
you work hard
hurts.
For shit. Yeah, 100%.
It hurts.
Because if it was their stuff, would they leave their stuff in that predicament?
No, of course not. But see, I had an angle that when I went on, not the attack, what I say, but I had a game plan in mind.
Correct. Yeah.
When I put this out there, and ultimately for us, our main priority is the client, which is you.
Yeah.
And what you've gone through. So if I can try and do what I can do using my, I don't know, power, platform, whatever you want to call it, I will do that. Or following, you know. And we've got a great following. You know, you saw the comments, you see how much support you had from the following.
Everyone call him out.
Everyone was saying call him out, call him out.
No,
and you know, and rightfully so, because one of the great points that people did make
to protect other people,
protect other customers, future customers, because you know, it's just not right. What they're doing is not right. If they get away with it, they're going to continue to get away with it. So what we wanted to do was try and come at this with a different angle, make them think twice about what they're doing, because at the same time, if they subcontract a lot of the work out, then they need to see what's going out there. So if this is just one car with a magnitude of F-ups on it, imagine how many cars that they've done that's out there.
Well, I have 3 cars with them, wasn't it?
And that's your 3 cars. You put your 3 cars aside. I'm saying pretty much there's got to be F-ups on every single car that they've done, because they didn't do nothing right on your car. You gave them the exhaust to do.
Yeah.
You gave them some wrapping work to do. You gave them the body kit to fit.
The sound
system.
The back seats.
The wiring, the lights, LEDs. And nothing was done to any kind of standard, let alone high standard. It wasn't even a medium standard. It was basically lower than low. Do you know what I mean? It was really, really bad. And that's quite upsetting and sad, because that's the first company that you reached out to. That's the first company you spent a lot of money with. So no doubt you must have lost a lot of faith.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why when we took the car on, we took it a little bit personal, because we just don't like people being treated like that. Do you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, as I said before, Dante was our priority, and we've got the result that we wanted.
100%.
In the end.
It was a pretty good one.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one. And tell the guys, because I've already mentioned it in a previous previous part of this video.
Taken one of my other cars back, rectified the works that they've done on it, so that Cash can do a once over on it and have a look at if they've done it to a good standard. and they agreed to pay back £18,000 back towards just the Mustang costs.
You see? So now, isn't that a result? That's a result and a half, bro. Do you know what I mean? So, so as far as we're concerned, we just now hope that they've learned their lesson.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah? They've paid the price. We've held their respect and dignity. Yeah?
Probably motivated them to do work better. Like give them a drive to do something better.
Yeah, so they will learn from this and moving forward, treat the customers right and do their work to a higher standard. Or if they can't do it, give us a shout. Maybe we can help you out. You know what I'm saying? But but listen, the main thing is, like, we're here now and the car is finally complete. And like, as I said, there's options for certain things
future
that you
works,
can,
yes.
future works, yeah, but the main thing is custom exhaust system complete, front to back, audio system completely redone, totally redone, yeah, from the wiring to the speakers to the subs to the amps, absolutely all of that's done. 99% of their bodge work that's been done throughout the car has been rectified and removed. We've lost all your pinstriping, as you know.
Correct.
The car just looks more gangster now. Do you know what I mean? It's hard. It looks good. It looks mean. It looks more manly.
Just show the man his car.
Yeah, you ready?
I'm ready.
You ready?
Yeah, I don't know. You ready to catch me?
Alright, let me give Chris a shout. You can probably see it in the distance parked up over there.
Just describing the whole car. Come on, describe how it sounds. How does it sound? What noise does it make?
So Chris is in the car now. He's gonna bring it over. You're gonna see it for the very first time.
I can hear it.
Yeah, can you hear it?
Whose car is this, man?
You got the original Shelby front splitter back on there. You got a carbon front splitter. We've modified that to fit now. That there is your actual under tray too. All the way underneath. Come around the side. See? That's my own product. That's what we put on Lambos and the Ferraris and the GTRs. Yeah? So we fitted that. See the paint in there as well. Turn out, turn out. Alright, go on, give it a rev, son. Go on. Now turn it off. That's quiet now, yeah? Now rev it.
Mate,
difference?
now my mum ain't gonna come when I pull up to our house.
That's a full valve tronic system on there, bro. It's nice and quiet now. You're not going to disturb the neighbours when you come home at night.
And we've got the man behind the wheel. Mr. Snap one.
Your horrible crackling is now gone from the speakers. Turn the volume up.
Which car is this one?
You went to the registration plate of the car, select the amount of time that you want to be insured for, take a picture of the front of the car, get the documents, get the...
So, this is the magic in your boot. I told you you'll have some space for shopping, innit?
Yeah. Another future trainer. Another future trainer.
That's a 4,000 watt RMS amplifier. Literally goes from here to there. It's well over powerful for these two subs, but it's turned down, so it's not putting out the full power. You know what I mean? But you'd rather have more than less. You know what I'm saying? You got additional battery in the back, so you're never going to get, you know, flat. And you still got room here. You know?
You custom built this as well.
Custom built, yeah. And if you ever want to remove it, I'll put two handles on there as well. One there and one here. You've got a little a security tab there. You've got to take that screw out. The reason why that's there is because when you accelerate this box,
you don't want it to go back. Yeah.
So then you literally just put it there, and it's been built and shaped like this. You see the shape?
Yeah.
And so it comes out this hole like that.
Nicely.
Right? Yeah. Really nice, really simple, really straightforward.
Speakers as well.
Give it a bit of volume so you can see your subs playing.
See that? Cash brings everything, isn't it?
Come on.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Track's finished, man. These are competition subwoofers, by the way. These are SPL. subs. Yeah. What are these rated at? 1500 RMS each. Yeah, 1,500 RMS each. Seriously, you know, training subwoofers. It's very difficult to get subs this size to be that powerful, bro. And in order to get the bass to travel through the car, you need that power. Ready? One more surprise for you, bro.
Feel that heat.
Every car will flame. But with this car and all cars, many certain cars that their safety systems kick in because it thinks there's something wrong. But we know there's nothing wrong because we've artificially fitted something to it.
Correct,
You get me? So all you got to do is when the car's mapped, when we find a mapper, all I've got to do is tell it to take that parameter off. And it will allow it to flame. Okay, bro, that's you, man.
Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it so much.
You've done justice. You happy?
I'm over the moon, mate. Seriously.
And that flamethrower was just the icing.
Oh my god, yeah. It was very hot as well. Very hot icing.
At the moment, as you can see, that's kind of temperamental because the car's safety mechanism is kicking in, as I've explained before in the video anyway. But once the car's mapped and tuned, we can alter that parameter and we can get the car flaming non-stop. So it works proper.
Perfect.
There you go, man. Enjoy, bro.
Thank you, Chris.
Have a good one, man. Take it easy. See you later, bro.
See you later. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Now you got me out in the deep. Feeling I'll be wrapped around your neck. When you burn me out like a cigarette. Yeah. Drifting in the city, no sleep. Don't know where we headed for next. Maybe we should get lost in a sweet escape. You tease me and you touch me. I'm going